Fix Nation, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I hope you had a great holiday season. I hope you enjoyed it with your family. And now, starting off 2025, I'm going to start a new year-long program. Now, this program obviously is going to take 365 days, a whole year. We're not going to do it in a regular calendar because obviously we're towards the end of January, so the month part of it, whether it's January or February, doesn't really matter. I'm going to do it for 365 days. All right, I'm going to break this down for you into as much detail as I can. I have plenty of time to do it because I got 365 days to do it in. This entire program that we're doing this year is going to be called Trading with a Purpose. I want you to think about, if you're watching this video, I want you to think about what this means to you. Trading with a purpose. When was the last time that you actually traded with a purpose? So, welcome to orientation. Let's get into this video. All right, so in this orientation video, I'm just going to walk you through what the year is going to look like so you know what to expect. So we're going to talk about quarterly. We're going to break this up basically into quarterlies. Okay, quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then within that quarter, we'll break down each month as we go. So I'm going to show you what the 4 quarters are going to look like, and then I'm going to specifically give you details on quarter 1. When we get to quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, I'll make another orientation video specifically for that quarter. So that way we can just focus in on what we have laying ahead for whatever quarter that we are on. With that being said, let's get right into the quarterly goals. So quarter 1, we're going to build out the foundation knowledge of trading with market makers. That's the strategy that I've been making videos on for, 4 or 5 years now on this channel. Over 400 videos I've made on this specific strategy. I've never made any kind of program for a year, let alone for free on YouTube. Quarter 2, we're going to apply the trading with market makers concepts with specific pairs and refine execution. So obviously we know the pairs that you guys selected: NAS 100, pound USD, pound JPY, and gold. Quarter 3, we're going to develop advanced analysis. We're going to talk about trade management, and we're going to talk about trading discipline. And the 4th quarter, we're going to consolidate all of the knowledge from quarters 1, 2, and 3. We're going to provide some mastery tools, and we're going to foster a community-driven learning. This is literally how the entire year, the next 365 days, are going to be broken up into. Let's go ahead and break down just the first quarter. So for the monthly goals, the monthly breakdown is essentially going to be for the first quarter, months 1 through 3. We're going to break down basically the foundations of trading with market makers. The goal is to equip you traders with the basics of trading with market makers and introduce obviously the 4 pairs that we're going to follow the entire year. So month 1, we're going to have the introduction to trading with market makers and the 4 pairs. Week 1, what's that going to look like? What is trading with market makers? We're going to have overview and key principles. Week 2, we're going to talk about market maker cycles, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Week 3, session timing. We're going to talk about Asian, London, and New York sessions. We're going to break all that down. Week 4 is going to be all about ADR basics. So applying ADR to each pair. That's gold, pound USD, pound JPY, and NAS 100. And then at the end of the month, we're going to have a checklist. I call it a checklist focus. And that's basically, we're going to create a session checklist with time zones and ADR tracking for each pair. Let's break down month 2. Month 2 is basically going to be market structure and M&W patterns. Week 1, how to identify break of structure and market direction. Week 2 is going to be M&W pattern spotting reversals. Week 3 is going to be high of the day, low of the day. Week 4 is going to be examples of M&W patterns on each pair. We're going to get to know these pairs intimately. Okay, by the end of the program, by quarter 4, you should know these pairs like the back of your hand. At the end of week 4 for month 2, we're going to go ahead and do a journal focus. We're going to add sections for tracking break of structure, M&W patterns, and high of the day and low of the day setups. Month 3, we're going to get into session-specific trading with market maker strategies. Week 1 is going to be talking about specifically Asian session analysis and defining the range. Week 2 is going to be all about London session, stop hunts, and type 1 setups. Week 3 is going to be New York session, talk about reversals and continuations. Week 4 is going to be combining session analysis for daily trade plans. And then the checklist for month 3 is going to be about focus. We're going to develop a session-specific trading with market makers checklist for trade executions. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is I want to talk about building a community. Now, if we're going to have this program for 365 days, I think it's only fair that we have a community of traders that are doing this program all together. So obviously, it doesn't make any sense to try to do this on YouTube and to have it like in the comments or anything like that. That just is not a very structured way of doing it. Okay, so for everyone that's doing this program, we're going to open up a special Discord server, okay, specifically for this program. That's it. It's the only thing that we're going to have the server for is for this program. And basically everything is going to be broken down, categorized. There's going to be a lot of information that you'll have access to there. But the most important thing is that we can build a trading community that's all doing the exact same thing, all trading the exact same method, the exact same setups, same sessions. Everything is basically the same. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that the people that are in this community, okay, are people that are like-minded individuals. So what I mean by that is I don't want people that are going to be distractions. I don't want people that are trading other strategies. If whatever strategies you're trading right now and they're working, fantastic, keep doing that. What I'm talking about is building a specific community for this strategy only. I don't want to take other strategies that other people are doing or that are trading and combining it with this one. That's not what this is about. This is about this specific strategy and trading only this specific strategy. All right. So the Discord is for that community. So I can't stress that enough. So what we're going to do is over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to drop videos on each individual specific pair. So I'm going to have an intro video on NAS 100. I'm going to have one on Pound USD, Pound JPY, and gold. The purpose of these videos is to introduce you to these pairs. I understand everybody knows what these pairs are and they may trade them already. I get it. I understand it. But you need to understand that if you're going to trade these pairs, and these are the only pairs that we're going to be looking at, we need to know certain things about them. Think of these pairs as people that you're just meeting for the first time. You don't know nothing about them, right? You don't know what they like, what they don't like, what they like to do, right? All these things we're going to learn throughout the entire program as we watch these pairs develop. But I'm going to break down each individual pair first to give you an overview of these specific pairs and kind of introduce you to them specifically. So that way you have a clear idea of what we're actually trading, what pairs we're actually trading, and why we're trading them. The one thing I will tell you is that as we go through this program, there's going to be, if you've never traded these pairs before, that's great. I want you to take the time to get to know these pairs. And I want you to decide which of these 4 pairs fits you best as a trader. Because there's a lot of different ways that we can trade these pairs with the strategy that we're going to go over for the next year. There's a lot of different models that you can make out of it. I'm going to give you the overview, everything you could possibly do with the strategy, and then you can start to create your own models to actually trade specifically NAS 100 or gold or Pound USD or Pound JPY. And you may notice that Pound JPY may suck for you, but you may notice that NAS 100 is amazing for you. And that's the point. Not every pair is going to be for everybody, and that's fine. And that's why I wanted you guys to choose what pairs we follow, because it's going to be a very long program, obviously, for 365 days, right? So it's important that you guys are invested in this for the long haul. So we're going to start this community, all right, over the next 4 videos for NAS, Gold, GBP USD, GBP JPY. I'll be dropping the link for the Discord. I'm still building out the Discord how I want it. But over the next couple of videos, I'm going to drop the link once I have it said and done. And you guys can start joining. Now, the first actual video where we're going to start on this program is going to be February 1st. Right? So we'll start it at the beginning of the month. And so we'll be doing February, March, and April. That'll be the 3 months. That'll be first quarter for us. All right, guys. So that is the orientation video for today. We will see you in the next video, which is going to be NAS 100. We'll do NAS 100 first, then we'll do gold, then we'll do pound JPY, and then we'll do pound USD. Again, those are 4 individual videos. They're going to be released this week and next week. So you're looking at possibly 2 this week and 2 next week. So that way we can get ready for February 1st. Make sure that you are doing me 2 things. Like the videos, share the content, subscribe to the channel. That's it. That's all I ask. All right. And if you're really wanting to do this thing for the long haul, all right, join the Discord and let's create and build a community. Until the next video, guys, have a good rest of the week.